Short for stormtrooper?
What's up, my friends? It is Stormy, of course, and welcome back to another episode of the Imperial Cantina. So as you guys can tell, I've got the TV off right now, and I've also got my goggles off too. This is going to be kind of an informal episode of the Imperial Cantina because, as some of you guys know, whenever I have my goggles off, it means that I'm talking about a more serious subject having to do with YouTube. Today, unfortunately, I'm going to be talking about the platform itself. I'm going to be talking about YouTube itself. And I wanted to talk to you guys about basically the current state of YouTube and the future of YouTube. Basically just share with you guys all my thoughts. Over the course of a couple weeks, I've been basically taking some notes about YouTube and its current state and like that. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. I just wanted to share this thought with you guys because this is a major growing issue right now for a lot of content creators out there, and it's not going well. YouTube's not doing well right now, and it's really important for me to sit down here and express to you guys everything that I'm feeling, so that you guys can share your thoughts on it as well, and that I can basically kind of give my opinion on it. I can rant for a little bit, and I can kind of voice my opinion on this. So if you guys don't know, there's been a lot of crap that's been happening on YouTube lately. YouTube is basically losing its boundaries. There's a lot of controversy, there's a lot of drama. YouTube's really mismanaged. There's all kinds of stuff going on, like they're demonetizing videos now just based on word searches, and people are getting their videos demonetized. Some people's accounts are getting hacked into, just randomly getting hacked into. And now, just recently, major companies and corporations who display ads on YouTube have pulled about $800 million worth of ads off of YouTube. Advertisers are literally disappearing from YouTube right now, and channels are collapsing because of it. You know, and this is the thing. This is what I wanted to express to you guys about YouTube, is that when I came here, you know, I wanted to make YouTube basically my job. I wanted to make this my living. I wanted to make this my platform of creativity, and I could make some kind of a living off of it, and I could actually do this platform of creativity as a job, because, you know, I've spent, you know, I graduated high school in 2004. I went right into the Navy after that, and I spent 4 years in the Navy. I was in there until 2008. And then after that, I lived between Maine and California as a musician and an artist, and I also worked full-time for 10 years after that. And just now, at this stage in my life, just now I'm starting to get around to doing YouTube and to doing, you know, social media, and to actually putting myself as an artist and a creator online. After I lived my entire life, I'm finally here on YouTube. I'm finally doing what I love to do. And when I came to YouTube, do I find a platform, a website that supports creativity? No, I don't. I find a circus of crap that you have to wade through, and maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe your channel will get lucky. And that's not what I thought YouTube was. When I first came on YouTube, I thought that it was a site that actively promoted like artists and creative people. And if you weren't creative enough, like maybe you didn't make it that far because you're not imaginative or you're not creative enough. And I found out that that's not the case. YouTube's actually built the opposite of that. They're built on popularity. They're built on algorithms. They're built, you know, there's a lot of mismanagement going on there that kind of keeps culture down and keeps creativity down. And it's kind of scary, you know, in a lot of ways. Now, the thing about this is that, you know, with all this crap that's going on YouTube, you know, is YouTube innocent in all of this? No, of course not. Was some of this warranted? Some of this action warranted for YouTube? Yes, unfortunately, it was absolutely, because you know, like it or not, YouTube is a little bit mismanaged. Like I said, they're not managed that well, and things like this wouldn't necessarily have happened if YouTube had been paying more personal attention to people's accounts, which is what I thought that YouTube and their management team was supposed to do. I thought that these people were actually keeping eyes on people's accounts, and so that stuff like this didn't happen. Because what happened is that the reason that all these advertisers pulled away is because they discovered that on this little tiny small pocket of YouTube that were these extremists, basically these racist kind of like extremist channels and stuff like that, were having their videos monetized. And stuff like that wouldn't happen if YouTube was properly managing their pages. But what's happening now is that everybody is suffering because of this one little small pocket of YouTube, and that's what I don't think is right. That's what's so messed up about that. And what's happening is that these huge channels, these really, really big channels, are suffering now. You know, the channels that normally make, you know, like $500 a video or something like that, now they're only making like, you know, a couple of bucks or something like that. And that's wrong. It's wrong to see these massive channels that people have spent their, basically a good chunk of their lives building and creating and completing, and then just to see it collapse underneath them because all of these advertisers decided to pull all their ads off and make everybody suffer. It's not right. And then especially for people like me who are just starting out on YouTube, we can't even hardly get off the ground now. You know what I'm saying? It's like boy, you know, everybody who started their channel around the same time I am, and who started their channel after me, man, I feel bad because like we sure picked a hell of a time to come into YouTube. This is a horrible time to come into YouTube with all of this stuff going on. So it's like you know, it's especially hard. It sucks for everybody because not only are massive channels starting to collapse, but small channels can't even get started. We can't even get off the ground. So it's like stagnant right now. It's like YouTube is experiencing this kind of like stagnant existence. Now, I do need to address this one issue because a lot of people will, of course, be coming right out and saying, you know, oh, you guys are just making a huge deal out of this. You know, listen, you know, all these YouTubers being crybabies, you know, going on and complaining to their fans about all this stuff going on YouTube. Man, you guys are crying. You guys are crying. Well, the thing about that you guys have to understand is that there's a reason why we complain. Okay, YouTube is the most popular social media platform in the world, undisputed. It is the most popular, it is the most used, it is the most talked about site ever. It is the most popular social media site ever. And YouTube has a lot to live up to and prove every day because of that. Now, the thing is that, you know, because YouTube is this giant platform, it exists basically as this alternative to TV. You guys keep coming back to YouTube because it is an alternative to TV. You guys keep coming back to YouTube because you want to see us. You want us to keep making videos and to keep creating this content. So you guys will always come back and have something to watch. Well, the thing is, with all this crap going on right now, we can't be here for too much longer if stuff like this keeps going on. Because, like, for instance, like someone like me, right? I'm at a point right now where I'm financially stable enough to go into YouTube and to keep YouTube going and support myself at the same time. I have the ability to do that right now. But if things keep progressing the way they do, I will not have the ability to keep doing that. And eventually, your favorite YouTubers, they're going to start disappearing because we have to go back to work. We have to go back to doing regular things. And YouTube is going to collapse. I don't think that, you know, they realize how detrimental this is that YouTube is built on its content creators, and now it's chasing its content creators away. You are chasing what your platform is built off of. YouTube is going to die. If you don't stop this, YouTube's going to die. We need to find some way to seriously fix this problem. Because you can't have people who are generating so much money leaving your platform. I mean, I'm not explaining anything to anybody here. This is obvious. You know, this is really obvious. We have to find a way to kind of like reconcile and get back to where YouTube was in its glory days. I mean, look at, you know, even for a Star Wars channel like myself, I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about, God, we got Episode 8 coming out. We got the Han Solo movie coming out. We got Episode 9. We probably got a new trilogy after that, the Boba Fett film. TV shows, all this stuff, right, to talk about news and theory and speculation stuff to report on. What if that platform's not there anymore? What'll happen to all of your favorite channels, all your popular channels? What if one day that's all gone and we have nothing. All of a sudden, all you have to report your Star Wars news is the entertainment network on TV. I'm sorry, screw that. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to fix this. Like, this is ridiculous. YouTube is supposed to exist as an alternative, and this brings me into my next point here, is that, you know, YouTube is supposed to exist as an alternative to TV. There's a lot of people out there like me and every other YouTuber out there that can't get on TV. We don't have money to get ourselves on TV. So YouTube exists as our TV channel. This is a place where we can go to create our own TV channel. Okay? Money makes the world go round. Advertising makes the world go round. Creativity generates money. YouTube exists as an alternative place for people like me who can't get on TV, to be able to generate more money and to be able to generate more popularity for whatever subject we're continuing to promote. And what do these advertisers do? They decide to enact blanket punishment on everyone, punishing all YouTubers and all content creators for this one little small pocket, this one little mistake that YouTube made. And you know what YouTube did after they made this mistake? They fixed it, and then now everything's fine. Now they're implementing all these laws and all these kind of, you know. I'm not justifying any of this really, because, you know, YouTube has proven in the past before that usually these restrictions and stuff that they put in place are not the best ideas. So, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending any kind of like immediate action that they're taking, because they probably didn't think about it that much. But at the same time, YouTube reacted to the situation and they fixed the problem immediately. So you guys didn't have to pull out of YouTube. You guys didn't have to pull your ads off of everybody's channels. Why didn't you guys just wait? Do what other advertisers did. They waited, and YouTube fixed the problem, and now everything is starting to resolve itself. Now everything's starting to fix itself again. Here's the thing, like, this is called blanket punishment. And in case you guys don't know, blanket punishment is what I've just been talking about. It's punishing everybody for the actions of one specific group, or in this case, one corner of YouTube. The last time that I experienced blanket punishment was in the military, where it was warranted, where it was justified. Here on the outside, in regular life, we don't do that to people. We don't make an entire group or everyone suffer because of the actions of one person. We realize that everybody is an individual, and that's why you know, these advertisers have really kicked content creators straight in the teeth with this move. Are we all racist extremists? That every content creator on YouTube is an extremist? We all deserve to have our ads pulled off of? Everybody deserves to suffer? No, I'm sorry. It shouldn't work like that. That's totally unfair. It's totally unwarranted. And to be frank, it's been a long time since I've seen something this ridiculous happen. You know, this is so detrimental to channels and to large, like I said, to large channels and to people just getting off the ground. You know, this YouTube isn't supposed to be like that. They're not supposed to act like this. This is crazy. You know, so I'm angry that YouTube didn't stand up for us. Why aren't they standing up for us? Where's our support? Where's our defense? Why isn't YouTube saying, no, you guys are not going to pull your ads off of other people's channels. You guys are not going to do this. We have 99% of people on, I shouldn't say 99%, 90% of people on YouTube are actual like content creators, are actually people who are doing something imaginative, are doing something original, or doing something that people want to see. And that's what YouTube exists for. That's what it's supposed to be. You know, and I'm angry that nobody stood up for us. That nobody put their foot down. They just, you know, the YouTube let these advertisers just walk all over them. You know, why don't you stand up for us, YouTube? Stand up for us. There's the new hashtag for YouTube. Stand up for us. Stand up for your creators. Bring these advertisers back. Defend us. Do something about this. You know, so support us. So, basically, to wrap everything up, look, what's the solution here? What can we do? Because YouTube is not helping us out. Advertisers don't seem to be coming back and helping us out. So what can we do? What can we do? What we can do right now is we can continue to support each other. That's what it's about. Okay, Star Wars is a family, it's a community, it's a global network. Star Wars channels are some of the most important aspects of YouTube as a whole because they connect people from all around the world. This is global communication, global family, global connection to people. Star Wars channels and people who are putting actual imagination into their content and work into their content, we deserve to be supported. But unfortunately, the only way we can do that right now is if we support each other. And I told myself, even before I started YouTube, I said, no matter, even if it's just a small amount of popularity, like right now I only have a little over 1,000 subs, but even with that small bit of popularity, I use that power, I guess you call it, to shout out other channels. I make sure that I shout out other channels. I am always pinpointing other channels. I like to discover new channels and shout out channels that are smaller than I am so that they can get their start, so that they may get a handful of subs, so that they can get their kickstart, so that they can get themselves a fan base, so that they can build their channels, because I was where they were once with 30 subscribers, 21 subscribers, 57 subscribers. I was there, man. I was there with you guys. I'm still there in a lot of ways. I'm not a huge YouTuber. I'm a very, very small YouTuber. But I use that small amount of popularity that I have to support channels that are underneath me. And that's what we need to be doing. Channels need to be supporting each other. We need to be shouting each other out, letting each other know about each other. That's how we're going to regain our composure and our popularity in YouTube again. And maybe that support and that community, that is what will bring advertisers back and prove to them that YouTube is a place worth saving. Because that's the issue right now. We need to prove that YouTube is a place worth saving. Because it is. Look at us. We're worth saving. So please, leave all your thoughts down below, guys. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys think I'm completely crazy? Let's get a conversation going, because this support is what's really going to change YouTube. So please, leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the great white void. Let's get this conversation going. And as always, until next we meet, stay in a galaxy far, far away. Please.